New extreme challenge in GTA 5. Today we will test which car can drive through huge pits. And each time they get bigger and bigger, up to the largest pit in the world. Watch until the end and give it a like.
Hi guys! As always, your favorite little penguin Koki is here with you. And today
we have a new experiment where we'll see how far cars can go through water pits. That's why today I've prepared a very unusual collection of jet cars. So make sure to watch the video until the end. Leave a like and of course subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new awesome experiments. And of course write in the comments which of today's cars you think will make it all the way to the finish line. Because we've got fast supercars, lightning fast bikes, cars, powerful rockets with turbo boosters, and of course giant monster trucks. How could we ever go without those? So make sure to like and subscribe. Now I suggest we don't waste any time and jump right into our coolest experiment. We'll start with the very smallest cars today. Stop! Are you being actually serious right now? That's just a shopping cart from the supermarket. Okay, fine. It actually looks really quite unusual, but I definitely like it. Today, the supermarket cart is going to be flying over these deep pits. This is honestly pretty funny. Alright, the first pit, look, it's twice as big as my cart. And honestly, I'm already starting to doubt whether my ride can handle this or not. Alright, there we go. Perfectly made it through. Okay, that was pretty easy. Now, this second specimen is actually likely to be roughly 4 times larger. Alright, fine, no problem. Let's try one more time. We accelerate to our maximum speed and 1, 2, 3, and then we just fly straight into the water. That's precisely the kind of thing I was talking about. It might seem like they're just regular pits, but on the second level, we already fall down. Well, let's keep going. Next up, we've got a jet bike. But I suggest we first test out regular cars because jet-powered cars are, well, honestly really overpowered. I think they have a much higher chance of actually making it to the finish today. So what are we taking? We're taking a genuine high-performance BMW M8. It's incredibly fast, meticulously tuned for racing, and I think it'll cross the finish line easily. So let's get maximum acceleration and go. First level, second level, third, fourth. We're flying past 2 at once, can you imagine? And we're already at the 5th level. Now that's something I really like. Good, perfect. But this pit is probably 100 times bigger than my car. Alright, we need as much speed as possible to make it to the finish. Maximum acceleration. Although I think we might not even need maximum acceleration. There we go, perfect. We're flying over. Check out this M8. It is incredibly fast, especially since this M8 is actually professionally tuned. Full acceleration and woohoo! Perfect. Only the very final largest pit remains. No way, is it really going this fast? Alright, maximum acceleration and here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I feel like I should be able to reach the finish line easily, just no problem at all. Wow, it's so deep here. No, wait a second. I was literally just 10 meters short. Are you actually being serious right now? And we just end up falling all the way down, and that is exactly where our run ends. Damn, we were so incredibly close to crossing the finish line. The good thing is we have another high-performance, super fast Formula 1 sports car ready to go. This next run should be really cool to see. I think it should be just a bit faster than the BMW M8. So here's what I suggest. Let's not waste any time. Let's go full throttle and start right away. Today we're going to have a no brakes challenge. We won't touch the brakes whatsoever. Staying at full throttle. Let's see what this Formula 1 car is capable of. It looks really cool. And I think it's even cooler when it comes to speed. So all we need to do is go full speed and try to reach the finish line. And there we go, perfect. We're passing through. I really like this, honestly. There's just one left, the biggest pit, which is larger than the entire GTA 5 map. Can you imagine? This is just insane. Let's go. Come on, full acceleration, please. We should be able to do it, really. I'm really flooring it, but no, wait, something tells me I'm not going to make it. Come on, come on, come on. Just a little more, please, come on. Very close, very... We were even closer before. Now we were unbelievably just 5 meters short, and once again we're tumbling all the way back down. It seems like we really need a high-powered rocket car. Alright, let's go ahead and test out these rocket cars then. Well, here it is, the very first rocket car of the day. It is a real oppressor. And you know, this oppressor even has wings. Just look at that. Turbo booster and real wings. Let's go see what it can do. Honestly, I feel like we could just fly across the whole map. Like this. Activating the boost and taking off to the moon. It actually works. Look at that. Okay, we're already flying past the 5th level, just like that. Look, this is the 5th level. See? There it is right here. Perfect. That's it. It's not even scary for us at all. And there are only 2 left. That's the 6th and 7th. The biggest pits in GTA. If there were pits like that on the road, oh, I don't think a single car would make it through. Seriously. But our oppressor will handle it easily. That's what I like about jet cars with superpowers. It's honestly really cool. First we speed up, then we activate the wings like this and just fly across. We can even make it across easily without the turbo booster. But look, oh no, we fell down and didn't make it over the pit. But then we just activate the boost and easily reach the finish line. Watch this. 3, 2, 1. No, come on. Please successfully make it across right now. Come on. Phew, that was close. That was really close to just falling into the abyss. But we made it. And this is the first car to reach the finish line. I really like this. And I like that the next cars are also jet powered, which means the chances of making it to the finish are actually very high. Just look at this absolutely magnificent collection of cars. All of them are jet powered except for this little Harley Quinn car. Alright, let's go test out these incredible jet powered cars. I'm sure they absolutely have to make it to the finish considering that each car has a real turbo booster. Look, we're rolling back again. Maximum acceleration, speed boost. The first level is easy, the second is a piece of cake, the third barely even registers. The fourth, yeah, we don't even need to use the ramp, we just fly right over it, and even the fifth one too. Look, 3 in a row, we clear a whole 5 pits in a single jump. That's exactly why I love jet cars. If you also enjoy these awesome experiments, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And of course, most importantly, write in the comments which cars we should use in the next episode. And don't forget the most important thing. Don't forget to hit the bell when you subscribe to the channel, because that's how you can be the very first to watch my videos. Like them and leave comments. Just imagine, a new achievement. You're watching the video and leaving a comment that you were the very first to see it. I think that's actually really cool. That's why you shouldn't forget about the bell when you subscribe to the channel. Believe it or not, this is actually the second incredible car that perfectly overcomes the massive biggest pit in GTA and lands, well, almost entirely perfectly, I should say. We did a couple of flips together too, but I think that's a bonus. That was really a bonus trick, so to speak. And most importantly, we just easily jump onto the finish line together. And for some reason today, all the cars that make it to the finish are orange and yellow. Is it really just a coincidence? But the most interesting thing is that with each round, the cars keep getting cooler and cooler. If the previous one was just a jet car, now we have a jet car that first of all has miniguns. Secondly, turbo boosters, strange as it may sound, but it actually makes sense, and a powerful super jump. So this car has a total of 3 super abilities. We speed up and just like that, both of us jump and without the turbo booster, fly over 2 whole pits. Can you even imagine that? It's absolutely extraordinary. One more time. 1, 2 up, jump, acceleration, and I think we could actually fly all the way to the finish like this. We've already flown through all 5 levels and now we have only 2 left. How much time has passed? About 5 seconds probably. That was really fast. Alright, let's turn on the turbo boost right away and race at full speed to the finish. I think the probability that this car will reach the finish line is 99.99999 and 9/10%. Seriously. Because we're flying there and I haven't even activated the turbo boost. Oh, that is perfect. Now I think we are going to overshoot the finish line. Oh, what I really love about jet cars is their incredible high speed and powerful turbocharged acceleration. We can effortlessly overcome all the challenges and of course do a super jump. Oh, perfect. By the way, this car is also orange and yellow. What kind of coincidence is that? I feel like today only fiery orange cars will make it to the finish line. Well, let's check that out together. For example, here's a purple car and it doesn't have any turbo boosters. Something tells me that purple cars have no place at the finish line today. It just doesn't match. It's not orange, not fiery, not a yellow car. It's purple. Truly purple. I think it's pretty fast because look, it even has a spoiler. The car itself looks really cool and it's fast, really, it's very fast on its own. It might be able to leap across 2 entire deep pits perfectly, but something tells me that making it to the finish line is not going to be quite so easy for us, although who knows. Let's go check it out. Maybe this little one will really bring the heat and just fly to the finish line with no problem at all. Who knows? That's exactly why we're here, to find out. The 6th pit is a breeze, an absolute breeze. By the way, I think not a single car has fallen into the 6th pit yet. So we've had cars fall into the second one, into the very last one, and 3 cars have made it to the finish line. 4. Seriously? Wait, it's making it. No. Oh yes, oh yes, oh no, oh yes, oh yes. Seriously? Well, you see, nobody believed in this car, not even me. But it went ahead and made it to the finish line. That's how it goes sometimes. It's not even a jet car. It turned out to be cooler than the Formula 1 and the BMW M8. Well, I definitely didn't expect that. Alright, there are still plenty of jet cars left. I think a whole bunch of cars will make it to the finish line today. And we're here exactly to test all of that. It'll also be really cool to test the monster truck because we've already realized that most likely all the jet cars will make it to the finish line. And here, it's only a matter of time. If you drive carefully, although no, who knows? Maybe this rocket will just fly right over the finish line or not make it at all. Who knows? Maybe it's really so light that the wind will just blow it away and then we definitely won't make it anywhere. Everything can change in a split second, so it's not worth making assumptions ahead of time. So, Izish, we'll keep testing. Now we have just one last pit left and all we need to do is pick up as much speed as possible. Although this rocket, well, it's not as high speed as I originally anticipated. Okay, let's go ahead and activate the boost and go. No, seriously? See, that is exactly what I was talking about earlier. I mean, it is just so incredibly light and really not very fast at all that we just end up falling down once we reach the 7th level. Even though it is technically a rocket car, it still just loses all its speed and falls right off. Well, that is it for now. We simply were not able to make it past the 7th level. And we are running out of our cars. But at the same time, take a moment to notice how the cars are getting cooler and cooler. For example, the next jet-powered cars are actually supercars. I mean, that's a Bugatti and over there is a Lambo and a Bugatti with a turbo booster. Can you imagine? The Bugatti Bolide. By the way, if you didn't know about this car, it's impossible to buy it. And most importantly, if you bought this car, the Bugatti Bolide, the one that almost fell on the 2nd level, first of all, it's very low and it's made for the track. Even if you buy this car, you're not allowed to start it up. Can you imagine you buy a car and you're not even allowed to drive it? It's basically just a collector's model, but a very expensive one. So you can't start it up because it will actually overheat and burn out. In other words, it's made purely for the track, to race on it. It's as fast as possible, as hardcore as possible, but still, you can't start it at all. You just can't. Well, we almost just got stuck, plain and simple. I wonder, is it possible to jump over 2 pits at once, the biggest ones, the 6th and 7th? We'll have to put that to the test next time. But for now, we're going to perform a classic high-speed police turn, push the engine to its absolute limit, and see if we can successfully clear the gap over this pit in the Bugatti Bolide. Even without a turbo booster, look, it's totally easy. Just 5 seconds and we're already at the finish line. Ba-bam! That was a truly perfect landing. Who could ever doubt it? This is one of the fastest cars in the world, and it's already crossing the finish line. Perfect. A whole 5 cars, can you imagine? Now that's something I definitely like. But besides these 5 cars, we still have a whole 6 cars left. 7? 7 actually. 7 cars at the starting line. I wonder how many of them will actually make it to the finish. Oh, because we still have a whole bunch of jet cars. And then those giant monster trucks too. Let's go. Right away. Oh ho 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 ho. What's up with this car? It's kind of hyper fast. Well yeah, it's just a Bugatti with a rocket on the roof. You know, nothing special. Just a regular car, yeah. If you're not subscribed to the channel, well, really, this is just an ordinary car, nothing unusual. I mean, it's just the most ordinary car in our collection. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on cool stuff like this. Wait, do we not even need the turbo booster? Seriously? We'll need the turbo booster just to brake. Easy, easy, we're going way too fast. Careful. There, that's called reverse braking. There we go, absolutely perfect. We're at the finish line. Otherwise, we would have just sailed right past the mark if we hadn't braked with our turbo booster. I really like this, honestly. It's very unusual. Brake. Easy. I told you, it is actually exceptionally fast. I warned you. You can't even brake with it. You need to put a parachute on the back so the brakes work better. So, 6 cars at the finish line. Let's keep on testing these vehicles because, as I mentioned before, we have still got a whole bunch of incredible jet cars to see. For example, just look at the Batmobile. Woo-hoo-hoo! This one really looks absolutely awesome and incredibly powerful. And I think with the Batmobile we can attempt to successfully leap over as many pits as possible in one go. Remember, I was actually wondering if it's specifically possible to jump over the 2 largest and most dangerous pits in a single leap. I think it's the perfect time to test that out. So look, we clear the 5th pit super easily. Right here, we activate the boost straight from the start. Alright then, let's get things moving. And let's see if the Batmobile can jump over 2 of these massive pits at once. Alright, maximum acceleration. Now we hit the boost straight up and take off. Come on Batmobile, I believe in you. We should be able to do this. We're flying really high up in the air right now. But something tells me we still won't quite make it to the finish line. Just look at how incredibly gigantic this massive pit is. This is just insane. Well, that's it. We're just falling down. That was a pretty bad idea, but I think the Batmobile would have reached the finish anyway, and this experiment was actually really interesting to try. But now we know that the Batmobile can't fly over the 2 biggest pits, but maybe this high-speed turbo rocket can make it all the way across. Honestly, it looks way more powerful than the Batmobile. Oh. What kind of speed is that? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Wait, stop. I need a brake. Emergency brake, please. Stop. Alright. Easy. Stop. Brake, please. Stop. Phew. That was really fast. And I honestly believe this is precisely the specific type of car that could successfully leap across the 2 biggest pits. With 1 jump, we cleared 5 pits, but those weren't the biggest pits, they were actually the smallest ones. Now we're going to go at absolute maximum velocity and try to jump over the most massive and dangerous pits. Yeah, the suspension on this car is really low, so jumping over them is going to be an incredibly difficult and challenging task. Alright, attempt number 2. I know what I was missing. I was missing your like. You're watching this video right now, you've made it this far, and you still haven't hit the like button. How is that even possible? You need to fix that now. Scroll down, hit like, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new experiments. Let's go. Full acceleration, and here we go. We're flying. Perfect. Come on. It's a pity we don't have... I can't just press a button to turn on turbo boost because the car is already really fast on its own. When you floor the gas pedal, it automatically kicks in the acceleration. But unfortunately, I can't turn it on while in the air. But even without it, we simply and perfectly fly over the 2 largest pits. Easy. Phew. It's really very fast. So this is already the 7th car to finish. Very cool. And now it's time for the real monster trucks. I suggest we start with the smallest one. This is a real monster truck, the Megalodon. It looks really cool, but the main problem with these massive monster trucks is that they do not have any turbo boosters. And they are just so incredibly huge. So we can easily drive over the first pit like this without any problems at all, as if we just hit a small bump, a little pothole, a puddle, and not feel a thing. But, because they're so massive, they are also extremely heavy and very slow. So honestly, I don't know how this whole thing is going to turn out, but we're going to specifically test how well these monster trucks can handle this difficult challenge. Especially since we have this awesome Megalodon, a real shark. I feel like that's a little hint that we're about to just fall right into the water. Seriously. Because we've got water in the pits and... well, yeah, apparently the shark is going for a swim. Splash. And sadly, that is where our run comes to an end. That is what I was talking about earlier. Level 6 is the furthest our Megalodon shark can possibly get today. But it is okay, and we are not upset because we still have a whole bunch of monster trucks left to try. And especially the monster trucks with the square wheels. I don't know how that's supposed to help us, but okay. The main thing is, they're getting bigger and bigger. And here, we can actually just do this. Look, stop right above the first pit, and that's it. It's like it doesn't even exist. Alright, let's go. We need to get up to maximum speed, and that's it, basically. Wow, wait, I just thought of something. What if, for example, next time we test only massive monster trucks, and each time they get bigger and bigger again, but we also put powerful turbo boosters on those monster trucks? Can you even imagine that? I really think that would be something that would be absolutely and completely insane. So make sure to hit like and write in the comments if you like this idea. Meanwhile, we've... level 6. Come on. Oh no, we didn't quite make it. Apparently our monster truck still isn't nearly big enough, and we really need to move on to the truly gigantic ones. Well then, it is time for the ultimate showdown of the ages, Bugatti versus Lambo. Let's see which one turns out to be cooler. Let's start with the Bugatti, and really see which monster truck with square wheels is cooler. Look, the wheels are actually square. The car even shakes a bit because of it. But here, oh well, you can't even feel the first pit at all. The second one I think is actually really funny. Look, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. The car really jumps because of the square wheels. It's a bit uncontrollable. It swerves left and right. Alright then. The most crucial factor is how powerful it is and how far it can go. All we need to do is get up to maximum speed. Whoa! This is actually really cool. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Maximum acceleration! Let's go. With the Bugatti, it should work out perfectly. Last bump, last bump. I am certain. We can do it! The Bugatti is really fast. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Maximum acceleration. And we're flying. The biggest level 7 pit and... No. Wait. Stop, stop, stop. No, it doesn't make it. And here I thought we'd easily make it this time, but we're just flying into the water. I wonder if the Lambo can make it to the finish or not. And the last car for today is this giant Lambo with square wheels. No, seriously, just look at it. square wheels like they're straight out of Minecraft or something. Alright, let's not drag this out. It is pretty clear that the car will get through the first 5 levels quite easily, especially at this speed. By the way, I think it's a bit faster than the Bugatti. Alright, let's go for maximum acceleration. 2 at once, come on. Really? What? Wait a second. So the Bugatti couldn't even clear the biggest one, but the Lambo is flying over 2 at once. No guys, you definitely have to leave a like for that. So that's already the 8th car at the finish line. That means we have exactly half the collection, actually more than half the collection, making it to the finish today. I think you definitely have to leave a like for that, subscribe to the channel, and of course don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss new awesome experiments in GTA. And as always, it was me, your favorite little penguin, here with you. We'll see each other again. Goodbye for now then.